Hello there, and welcome to the 46th episode of Strategic Zoomcast. You're looking at Talisman Soviets. He is the GCS2 champion. His teammate in the north of this all-star epic 4v4 game is the Hooligan as the United States. Joining them in the south as the allies, of course, is Von Asten, the Dutch master, as also the Soviets, and his teammate in the south is Red Terror as the Brits, and he's a fantastic 4 versus 4 player, occupied a lot of #1 ranks over the years. On the west side of the steppe, this is at quarter speed, so don't worry, we're not missing anything quite yet. I just want a long introduction. On the west side of the steppe, we've got Loveness, the GCS1 champion. What a player. He is as his beloved Wehrmacht. Joining him in the north is a rival of old, the most winningest 1 versus 1 tournament player of all time. It's Devem. In the south, joining their Axis cohort, is an OKW player, one of the best OKW players of all time, and pound for pound, one of the best players of all time. It's Nagano, and his teammate in the south is Dazara and Rutra fame. He has gotten to many late stages in tournaments, and this is a semi-final. The winner of this game goes on to the final in the biggest and most prestigious 4 versus 4 tournament ever. It's Kurahi, or whatever the clan's name is, I forget. It's their Bloodbath tournament. Let's go up to normal speed, and let's start casting and watching this historic game. And I promise you now, this game is motherfucking epic. It's got the AE good game guarantee. I put my stamp of approval on this game. And I know you're going to have a blast watching it because Helping Hands has already cast it live to 500 people. I watched it with him. So if it looks familiar to you, you may have already seen bits of it. But just do yourself a favour and get lost in the battle, because I'm going to be pouring my heart out into casting it for you. And Strategic Zoomcast gives you an extra plane of reality that you hadn't seen before. You're going to be able to see a lot more of the action. Not that Helping Hands didn't do a great job of casting it the first time round, but with Strategic Zoomcast, I mean, just look at that. Usually, by the way, it's like this, but like now you can see anything flanking around the sides. You can see what's coming up to join up. Universe Carrier putting down the hurt on the Kubel. First engagement's looking like to go the Allies' way. This is Red Terror. Well, more of a Green Terror in this game. MG42 of Dazara coming to back up Nagano's forces. In the mid, we've got an engagement here. And I know this mid basically becomes the site of some of the largest battles in Company Heroes history later on. Spoiler alert, it just does. Devem joining up with Loveness. It's like an anime bromance, you know, old enemies joining up. Kubelwagen coming for a sneaky little flank, finding an angle, and the Hooligan knows it. He's overfaced by the all-star cast in front of him, saying that though GB Hooligan's most famous tournament victory, well, near victory, my bad, was against Aimstrong, who's Devem's friend. So he's no stranger to pulling an upset. If you're already thinking that Axis just steamroll, this tournament is different. We've already had one big Allies win today. It's anybody's game to win. This is top-level competitive play. They make the factions balance just by being as good as they are. I mean, usually in 4 versus 4, of course, Axis would have a slight edge, but this just, I promise you, is not the case with these 8 amazing players in front of you. North side, Grenadiers against Combat Engineers. We've got good capping and early mineage by Loveness, the most prolific mine layer in Company of Heroes 2 history. I don't have the stats to prove it, but I just have the years of watching him play. He plants more mines than anybody else. It's just obvious. Nice from Talisman here. His M3 play's been off the chain recently. This guy's been loving it. Saw some great plays by him against Von Ivan last weekend in MoMA for Show's California Classic. So many great tournaments at the moment. It's awesome. Check out the south. We've got a sniper joining the action as Red Terror continues the assault. French Grenadiers under duress. Grenadiers in the way. So got a congealed forces here. I say sniper. Where is he? Control Group 1, that bad boy. He's coming up now. Just saw it on the mini-map. Oh, M3 taken out by MG42 fire from afar. There's the vehicle destroyer on its title card. Little bit of a skirmish up north. Penal battalions of Talisman pushing out. But it's all about this south engagement for now. Got to keep an eye on this one. It's hotting up. Meanwhile, though, look at Hooligan getting aggressive with those riflemen. Devem and Loveness again bullying the Dutchman. Sniper has now opened up. Bratislavna. I know that's not a technical Russian name, but it'll do. Kubal's going to find her, though. Finds her. And nearly punishes her, but the K-mount variant Universal Carrier saves the day. Penals finding a good angle on the Grenadiers and Folks Grenadiers. Incendiary grenade. Oh, nice. Instantly kills 2 of those soldiers. North side rear echelons joining the fight as Penal battalions are pushed away by excellent MG42 aggression by Loveness. Meanwhile, the same player, occupies green cover and is waiting to get a few shots on the Penals. M3 is just plinking away. Let's have a little bit of an overall view. That's Talisman's army. This is the Hooligan. He's starting to branch out. Red Terror is all in the south. And Von Aston is starting to branch up and push in with that Penal battalion. We'll do an overview of the Axis later. There's too many players to keep doing that. Oh, Foes Grenadiers under duress. Grenadier might get satcheled here, probably. Is he going to do it? Obviously has way too much respect for his opponent. Oh, we do have one in the north, though. Easily dodged by Loveness, dodging almost 2 satchel charges there. Must be said, I think Loveness is keeping the entirety of the north on his own. Let's quickly check this southern engagement as the 220 is causing all kinds of problems for the Brits, of course, who have no snares until they get their Royal Engineers on the field. They do have the AEC coming into play very shortly, though. Check out the north as the M3 is getting aggressive. MP40s can't really defend themselves. And he's trusting that he's got that kill. He's on fire, but he's doing all right, you know. Here's Von Aston's sniper with 3 kills coming back into the fray. Got a Hooligan offering himself as an arrow head for the shaft. Sniper's repositioning. Meanwhile, 222's getting aggressive. Here comes the AEC. 2 more shots, 1 more shot. Will it get it? Attacks ground, max range. Doesn't try it. Thinks better of it. Let's check out the center. Very good. Just developing nicely for the Allies. Let's choose some Axis players now. That's Nagano's formation for you. Dazara's all in the south. Lovenest all in the north. And Devem is being a support player this game, it seems. Going straight for a Puma. There's that southern Axis position. The Allies are being a little bit ponderous. Don't want to challenge them too yet. Meanwhile, in the middle, it's getting a little bit more aggressive for the Allies, but they may lose that Penal. Oh, Loveness with the 251. I tell you, Loveness is having a hell of a game so far. I think it's showing here. Well, no, actually. Devem's doing good on the damage as well. Penals of Talisman pushing up north and in the centre. So just the high level of the players on full display here, microing in multiple fronts at the same time. Universal Carrier coming into things to try and help the situation. Oh! It gets taken out by a sneaky Raketin of Devem. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Red Terror flanking, allowing Hooligan to get his 50 cal set up. This Fox Grenadier is going to have to get out of dodge very quickly indeed. Nice incendiary grenade. Good stuff. What's this very aggressive? Look at that! PTRS Penal, get the anti-tank satchel off. Oh, he drives into him! Very funny from Devem. Could take out the 251 now! What a hero by Talisman Heroics! Meanwhile, there was a squad wipe of one of Devem's units. So the Allies are on the full attack here. Loveness is coming to try and kill these guys on the flank. Will he get a sneaky rifle made off here? He does have the munitions, you know. He does have the munitions. We'll keep an eye on that. I think that could be a possibility there. No, he's not going to try. He's not going to try it. Meanwhile, got Red Terror's Brits are suffering. They're just allowed the Wehrmacht to have Bikini Atoll in the south, the fuel island. heroic penals, MVP penals, are able to survive to fight another day. Meanwhile, this penal squad is just being outmaneuvered by Loveness. He doesn't want to... Did you see that, by the way, for new players? He didn't want to engage them because he knew he'd lose. So he just went around them. That's called engagement management, and it's what makes good players great players. Ooh, I can see movement on the tactile map, and that was Zora's on the hunt. Look at those LMG-42 Grenadiers. 3 of the bastards. 12 soldiers of the Reich looking to obliterate their opponents. We do start to have some commanders chosen, by the way. Zora's gone for Storm Doctrine. I'll just allow you to see that for a second. It's not one we often see, I must admit. Elsewhere for Axis, we do have DevM with, of course, Special Operations, which I do not need to show you. GB the Hooligan has gone for the Faithful Infantry Doctrine. Or Company, rather. It's very, very 4v4 orientated with the artillery. And Von Asten's gone for the ISU 152 Commander, otherwise known as Mechanized Support. Ooh, I hear a rifle nade. Where is it? Oh, how did he dodge that? Somehow Hooligan dodged the rifle nade. T-70 comes into things, causing problems. Looks like the 50 cal is going to be wiped. No, using the T-70 as cover, gets away with it. Sniper is up to 9 kills. Second T-70 pushing in. So the Soviets are amassing. Also got a nice guards grenade from Von Asten. So it looks like Zora's going to have to scuttle away like a crab back into the rocket pool. Meanwhile, 222's causing issues. Stern Pioneers were forced away, however. And here comes the T-70. So, together with SVT rifle could cause the 222 problems. Ooh, Pack 40's there. AEC could be in issues. Oh, where's the Faust? Loveness couldn't get it off. He must have been otherwise perturbed. Oh, 222's out of action. Here comes the Puma. Maybe a big shot coming in. Maybe. Could finish the job. Raketenwerfer also. Oh, I tell you what, the T-70 is doing get some great shots in on the Puma. Raketenwerfer does take out the AEC, but both T-70s are still in the mix. Tommy's forcing away the other Raketenwerfer. So all in all, maybe a stolen Raketenwerfer there. Meanwhile, in the north, Von Asten's up against Stern. Loveness resistance. Gets in the garrison. Could be a sneaky satchel. Yes, it is. Has he seen it? Yes, he has, but it didn't do that much damage anyway. I thought it would, like, sometimes if they're in the house or on the side of the house, they can do a hell of a lot of damage anyway to the units, even if they get out. Not the case in this particular circumstance, it seems. Oh, we have Red Terror going for Mandos. Everybody loves Mandos. Nice setup by DevM there. I wonder if that's actually an accurate... kind of is. I think that worked, that cone of fire. It's always good when you can get just the right cone of fire off without getting your MG in danger to save the day. I always appreciate a good MG usage. Scout Sniper. I used to say team. It's just Scout Sniper Woman, which is Marvel's lesser grossing franchise. She's getting some shots off. 13. She's now paid for herself, which is an old trope of Company Heroes casting. Originally calculated that in 2013. Elsewhere in the north, good mineage by Talisman. It's quite bad for Axis that they've been able to get so far forward as to start mining. Meanwhile, Zora's horde is on the march. Sniper's getting a little bit further south now. It's probably ill-advised when you've got Obersoldatens. They haven't... well, not if they get shot, but if they had the MG34, she'd just get vaporized. May have been seen by now. Zora's getting to that central fuel point. Looks like Allies hold the northern victory point for now. It's all good in the hood. There is a force waiting for them, and they're going to be retreating very shortly. Oh, nice work by the Grenadiers. Meanwhile, looks like the Sniper has just scouted the situation and waited for the T-70 guards and penal backup, but the Raketenwerfer's taken out. And the Pack 40's there as well. T-70 burns up. Could be a nice rifle nade coming over the tree line, but the suppression from Hooligan was more than enough to stop that. Sniper's still plinking away. She's got 16 kills now. Up in the north, Tommies using the Enfield rifles with rapid fire succession. Mad minute styly. Here we go. We know that Love Nest and his compadre Devem can't push in quite yet. Good hold by the allies in the north. Oh, first bit of medium armor out now. Zara with the Panzerfahr. Soon to be Pintle Mount upgraded. So still holding the south. Ooh, Penals have just found a fuel cache. Will they take it out with a nice satchel? They could do that. Talisman does have the munitions. No, he's worried too much. He knows it's got a throwing animation, so I think he just wanted to escape with his life there. T-70's going north. Could actually finish off... Aha! Definitely will finish off the Pioneers because the boys from Belfast were waiting. Ha! There you go. Sten guns to the rescue. Panzer IV. Ooh, finding the rifles, planting a mine. They stop just in time. M1AT gun with some kind of curved banana shots. Still managed. And again, it's definitely not pointing at it, but it's somehow hitting it. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Grenadiers could have died. Ooh. There's those 4 kills on the commandos. Panzer IV. Ooh, just getting penetrated now by the Zis gun, which of course has better base stats than the M1. The M1's all about attaining veterancy. Going on the hunt though, not advised from Von Asten. Meanwhile in the centre, looks like Red Terror's just loitering with ill intent. Grenadier doesn't want any of that business. I think it's all about getting those tanks rolling. Oh! Huge explosion there as the Zis gun, very well positioned by Von Asten, forces away Nagano's Panzer. So as I was saying, I was just going to start checking out some of the other title calls, but there we go. First rocket artillery of the game comes from Devem, I believe. Indeed it was. Stuka Zafus getting 5 kills on its first barrage. So there's the tech. Looks like Devem's going to be the designated support weapon player of the team, going for Stuka Zafus's. Not feet is in German, but I'm hoping that's right. Panzer IV taken out by the M1AT gun and the stolen Raketenwerfer of Red Terror. More Raketenwerfers in the south waiting, but they're just keeping that south island, so it's not exactly the most important part of the map to watch. Possibly need these commandos to get a little bit more active, but Red Terror is overextending his micro lines, let's say. She's now got 18 kills, Borislavna. Very good stuff. What's this coming out? It's another... Well, it's that Stuka we saw building. I'm an idiot. Love Nest is getting the Brumbear, I believe that is. We have Nagano not getting anything quite yet. Zara has built a Panzer IV. Devem's doing some salvaging. Very good. Hooligan. He does have the Major out now, so we'll see tanks very shortly. Probably Jackson's. Talisman's gone for the well, I want to call it the M5. It's the Krautmower. So with a quad mount upgrade, certainly to shoot down planes. Keep those pesky recons away. There's that Stuka. Bombs fly high in the sky and down! Onto Talisman's forces. That was a big one. Katusha now out for Von Asten. Is he going to return fire with the Stalin or can warming up those hypothetical vocal cords? Again from Devem. What's he going to find this time? Nothing of note except for that machine gun, but kind of cuts a silhouette around it. Look at this big contingent from Love Nest. He's got his entire army in the north to chase off this northern victory point, and there's no choice from Hooligan but to get the hell out of Dodge. Brumbear's gotten 4 kills, but kind of overkill there, let's say. There we go, the commandos in full effect, obliterate the machine gun. I'll tell you what, this Volksgrenadier stands no chance. Sten guns for days. They couldn't quite close the distance, though. They're very close quarter combat weapons. But the SVTs and the T-70 were able to get the long range off just in time from across the way. What's happening in the south? Looks like Dazara's not just content to keep South Island. He wants to push a little bit beyond, and who can blame him? He wants in on the action. Von Asten's sniper's now climbed up to 21 kills. Here comes the Brumbear. Boom. Beautiful stuff. Keep an eye on this recon overpass. Good sight lines. We'll have to get the fog of war taken off just to give you newbie players just a full appreciation of how good recon is. Close range Katusha rockets attacking that hill. It's a bastard. Oh, nice overshot there though. Accidentally. Oh, tell you what, that hit the trees. Nearly hit where the Grenadiers were. That could have been bad for Zara. Rumbear's not gotten many kills recently. He's getting a little bit itchy. Doesn't know where that commando is due to cloak. Can see the T-70 though. Decides to take out the 50 cal of Red Terror. Rumbear has just hit a mine. Will the T-70 be able to take it out? We've got Stukas and Fusas of Devem coming to save the day, it seems. Nope. They're further down on the ambulance Katusha position. Looks like the Brumbear is going to get flanked. Raketenwerfer gets a shot in. T-70's going to go around the back. It's going to take a while though. Yeah, there you go. It's now blocking it. There's little shots going in. The little tank that could. Brumbear destroys a tree in frustration and is taken out. Panzerfaust threatens. Meanwhile, let's keep a little eye out. What's going down south? Again with the rocket artillery. This ambulance is somehow surviving. Panzer IV's late to the party. Couldn't save the Brumbear. We do now have a Sherman Firefly. The sniper of the tank. So. Sniper tank. That's a better way of putting it. Double. I love the teamwork here. Two AT guns operating in unison. Again, late to the situation. Obersoldaten's getting aggressive. We've used the pamphlets of terror, of fear, propaganda, artillery from Talisman to force them away and save the bacon of the Major's position. Grenadiers finally make it to the central capping circle, but they're met with a brutal assault from Von Asten and his teammate Talisman. Meanwhile, in the mid, Panzer IV watches on as the Foch Grenadiers retreat and gives them safe passage. You can see all the tanks starting to come into motion now. Strategic Zoomcast, you can see little dots of men. And what's this? Commando with a very graceful landing there. Loses both wings, but still alive, so that's good. Firefly taking out the Pack 40. I'd always try and take that for myself. Oh, Katusha coming down. What's Devem doing? Oh, he keeps their lives. Devem's now returning fire with his 3 Stukas of Fusas. Oh, nice one. Obliterates them. Let's change some title cards. I'll try and do that a bit more often, so you've got more units to look at. Nice assault here by Red Terror. First Panther out for Love Nest. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that. There you go. That could have been an infinite Zisgun. Had the glitch saving code not to save the day. That's what you. When it goes red, that means it's stopping it becoming invincible. Look, no. Oh, I'll tell you what, that Pioneer's going down. Negative cover will kick in. There you go. Now just retreat. There's nothing to be gained, surely, unless you've got backup coming. But the Firefly has a damaged engine. It can't do much. Going to take out another Pioneer, though, possibly. That's not good from Love Nest. Is he going to get him? No, green cover kicked in. Meanwhile, 2 Obersoldaten with those MG34s kicking ass. We've got a Jagdpanzer out for Nagano as well. T-70 Veteran C2 with that superior mobility scoots away and evades the shots. Tommies were able to escape. Shock troops now out. Foch Grenadiers retreated before the rockets hit. Up in the north, Love Nest's back, baby. But the commandos lie in wait with that light gammon bomb should they need it. The LGB of terror. The LGBT doesn't need it. Sten guns. Well, they respect each other a lot in this game. They don't throw grenades if they think their opponent's going to dodge, basically. Stukas of Foos hits nothing. Panzer IV watches on. Sniper. This is a newly built sniper for Von Asten, so he must have lost the first one. We are going to miss things in this game, as you can appreciate. Again, good positioning by this time by Loveness. Commandos forced away. Von Asten starting to feel like he needs to get this central fuel point for his team, but he's being pushed back by the superior Axis forces. They need more consistency with their aggression, in my opinion. More teamwork for the Allies. Dzara's got his role. He doesn't need any teams. He's just constantly using these 3 grenadiers to harass. Panzer IV's going in, perhaps for the Katusha. Sees the danger, but doesn't exploit because the fateful M1 Hooligan AT gun was lying in wait. Meanwhile, Loveness is getting to the victory point. He's behind green cover, so he'll be able to withstand that smoke bombs being dropped. Oh, the rocket artillery is going down on this mortar. Red Terror already up to veterancy 2, of course, because the mortars attain veterancy super quickly. Here we go. Big tank confrontation. Firefly gets a shot in, but suffers heavy damage. Commandos now spotting. Firefly's coming for a secondary shot. Is there any forces joining the fray? Not quite yet. Yes, there is. Here comes the cavalry. Hooligan is hauling ass to get into the situation. Meanwhile, we've got rocket artillery and infantry combat in the mid. What's happening with the tanks? Keep an eye on that. Firefly can't tango. Feels the threat of a Faust. Sniper forced away. Stukas of Foos firing onto the Katyushas, perhaps. No, the ambulance was the target. Still can't get it. Here comes that Katyusha barrage. This Foch grenade is surely going to bite the dust. First man on the moon. Last man to leave, seemingly. Here comes another Stukas of Foos of DevM. Designated rocket artillery commandant. Panther has got 13 kills. None of them are tanks, so that pintle mount is doing work, it seems. Jagdpanzers of Nagano in position, together with a command Panther of DevM. So getting the defensive bonuses there. Meanwhile, Panzer IV of Dzara, the lone wolf, causing problems. Nagano set his trucks up down south, though, so Dzara is the kind of the sentry guard for Nagano's base. Von Asten getting attacked by DevM there. Momentary brain stutter from AE. AE.exe has stopped working. Hit it on the head, I'm sure it'll start again. This 50 cal can't suppress shit. There it goes, finally. Where's this artillery landing? Tell you what, the players are doing an excellent job of dodging artillery this game. He says. Oh, DevM just can't get lucky there. Mind you, he did just wipe. I believe it must have been like another combat engineer, maybe. There was 2 of them, possibly. Jagdpanzer forcing away this T-34-76. Early war Behemoth. Late war cannon fodder. Oh, nice nade there. Unexpected. More rocket artillery. Taking out the AT guns. Will they exploit the situation? Jagdpanzers need to burst into action, possibly. Stukas rain fire from above. What a beautiful game this is to watch. Obersoldaten with an excellent dodge there. Gotta be on form as Nagano. Gotta act to those audio cues. And he's doing a great job of it. Penals don't stand a chance now. They're up against MG34. Command Panther glances that shell from the Jackson. Oh, there you go. The 50 cal's taken out by the kamikaze plane from above. Jagdpanzer's just not allowing... Kamikaze! Dzara says, indeed, yes. Dara Dara! Tora Tora, that's it. Attack, attack. I've seen that film. It's an excellent film. I think that's a very, very kind of authentic Pearl Harbor film, isn't it? I once bought a box set of World War II movies, and there were some really crap ones in there, but what was in there was Tora Tora and Patton, and they're great films. I loved watching them. Jackson being hunted down by the Panzer IV, but thinks better of it, and he's wise to, because the Zis gun opens up, and he would have died had he pursued. Second sniper von Asten hasn't quite been as successful as the first, maybe because he doesn't have the supple hands of the female sniper and the steadiness. Oh, what a blast that was from the Katusha! Devem suffered. Will his Stuka army return fire? Let's change title cards. He's lost 2 of them somehow. Missed that on camera. Probably when I was talking about my World War II box set experience. Oh, Panther getting attacked big styly here by the Sherman Firefly. Got backup as well, Red Terror. Will they be able to hunt them down? Get in there and finish the job. Panzerwerfer of Dzara getting very close into the action. Only got 2 kills on its barrage, so we haven't missed much there. ISU 152 rather watches on as this is decrewed. Panzer IV. Just tell you what, the machine guns do work if you keep them there long enough. Pardon me. Fireflies pushing in. Keep an eye on this condensed infantry there. Fortunately for them, the artillery was elsewhere. Moon in the middle. Oh, there you go. Brumbear taken out by the Fireflies. I think the Panther survived, but not much else. Here comes the Stukas of Fus. At least the one surviving has 22 kills for Devon. But he doesn't have much else at the moment. He's not had the best game so far, it seems. But Axis, on the whole, are holding their ground in the centre. And it's a very even-handed game so far. 30 minutes in. And here we go. What have we got coming down here? It's sector assault. Gotta be careful. Panzer IV relinquishes its position. The Stukas are taken out by the excellent Veteracy 3 M17. Kettenwerfer with its 1 vehicle kill that we all saw on camera. It's just chilling out for now. Meanwhile, we've got Red Terror's done an excellent... I tell you what, this... is that Nagano? Or I think it's Love Nest, isn't it? Of course it is. Love Nest. I'm so surprised he survived through that. 2 commando squads. Usually you'd die. That tree! It's attacking the Axis. Even the trees are on the Allied side. How can you lose when God is on your side? Well, in this case, they've got trees on their side. ISU 152s. Big, thick, with a double C. Boy, he doesn't care about that kind of stuff. Just glances harmlessly off him. 2 Jacksons. Just chilling out. That MG got so far up. Dzara has done more than just control South Island. Katusha's put in constant hurt. What is DevM doing with his Dukas of Fus? Ah, tried my best with the zoom tools there. Kind of hit me in the face. It's just a lol, isn't it, at times. Just had the Ziskin taken out and then the husk destroyed by the Stukas of Fus. Here come those overs. 19 and 13 respectively. In the north, those fearsome Fireflies being a constant threat. Jagdpanzer waiting to meet them, but the burnt out building stands in their way. Oh, here comes the overflight of the assault. Oh! How did we not see a sniper die on film? We should have. Would have made up for the earlier one. Firefly's finding a good angle there. Good stuff. Panzerwerfers. Werfing away. Trying to find the sniper. Couldn't do so. Stukazafu's trying to join the fray. Takes out the 50 cal instead. Fireflies getting aggressive once more. Panther glancing one blow. Probably can't glance two, so reverses away. Command Panther of Devem just keeping these tanks for their defensive bonuses. Stukazafu's getting into the action again for some reason. Trying to find the Tommies there. Jagdpanzers. Ooh, striking those Shermans. It's like tennis. Tennis doubles. It's a mess. Von Asten says Kappa. Quite know what that's in relation to, but I'm sure he does. T-34 is going for a sneaky pot shot. What's it thinking here? Oh, it's found an entrance down the road. Are there any telemines? No. It's going to take out this Jagdpanzer, perhaps. Is he going to go for it? The Stukazafuses of Devem are repositioning. Jagdpanzer and the Panther are reversing into view. Stukazafuses on the run. The other Panther's coming into view. Is Talisman going to be able to get these shots? Now they're going the other way. T-34 finds them. Goes for a ram. Overcooks the engine and harmlessly comes into view. Yak does take one out though, so it wasn't all for nothing. Shame for him it wasn't the veterancy 3-1, but look at the Katyusha fire. The Elephant's barely done anything. It's been on the battlefield for hardly a moment. Could get it taken out here. Where are the Fireflies? They were being repaired and they're a little bit late to the battle. ISU 152 causing all kinds of problems as the Allies are looking really strong at the moment. Panzerwerfer's going to try and cause issues for that though. Such a shame that they weren't able to capitalize on these weak vehicles. Devem back up to 3 Stukazafuses. Just all about the rocket artillery, isn't it? You don't fight infantry with infantry in a 4 vs 4. You fight it with rocket artillery. Infantry are just there to cap, and then the tanks are there to kill tanks. It's very actually military authentic. Because artillery kills infantry and tanks kill tanks. Isn't that how the battles actually worked in World War II? I mean, I'm not trying to say this is realistic. I'm trying to say it's borderline kind of authentic in a strange way. Here comes the Fireflies. Oh, there we go. Sniper somehow still survives. Caster's curse. You never catch the sniper dying on camera. Firefly. Sorry, what am I on about? The Raketenwerfer's in a great position there. One more shot to take out the Jagdpanzer. The other Jagdpanzer blocks it in. Will it get the killing blow? No, it won't. And smoke bombs are dropped by, that'll be this dude, Dzara. Here comes the Katyushas. Causing issues. Shock troopers retreating across what's technically medium cover, so 50%. Reduced accuracy. What a shot by the ISU 152. Nagano is going to be suffering for manpower from that one. This is the battle line. It's a diagonal because it's all about this central victory point. Double fuel in Axis hands. As the Allies have drawn their battle line, they watch on as they try and bleed their foes down, deeper on down. Mandos find the Grenadiers in their house. Here comes the Panthers to push them away. Fireflies react. There we go. We got the Axis are down to 200 points. The Allies are in the lead. Stukazafu's with a close range shot on this M1. Von Asten nearly dodged, couldn't quite get it off. Fireflies both at Veterancy 2. What a force from Red Terror attacking through the trees. Oh, finding the Panther out in the open now. And there's a third. This Vet 3 Panther's going down from Love Nest. One more shot and it's out, surely. Misses through the house. Speed of the road comes to the Panther's rescue there. Meanwhile, Jackson's can't finish anything at the moment. Jagdpanzers are reversing away. Oh, couldn't finish the job, and the elephant can do. It's a finisher, a closer, and a tank destroyer. Oh, Hooligan with some big losses. Oh, nice Stuka. Takes out whatever the fuck that was. Elephant's looking dominant now. M17 takes out that Stuka. How many kills does it have? 24 planes have been destroyed by this M17 of Talisman. What a hero. Anti-air is certainly a thing in this game. Stuka doesn't do anything against braced mortars, it seems. Panzer IV pushes in. ISU 152 is ready to mitigate. The Firefly trio of doom from Red Terror is keeping the allies in this thing because the tanks can't push away the forces keeping the victory points. What's happening there? Panzerwerfer's... No, it was only going to Katusha fire, surely. Stug now out for Zara, joining Devem's Command Panther. Does have 4 vehicle destroyers, so it's been reasonably active. Again, I have to say, Nagano's preservation of the 2 Vet 3 Obersoldaten has been excellent. Really good at protecting them. Must have an excellent headset. Fireflies. Oh, the Panthers are running scared of these Fireflies. Oh, they found one of them. He's in a really bad position. Loveness, bad pathing there. Didn't take into account the hedgerow. But will he be able to get away? No, he won't. Nice attack ground there to join up the fire in a huge wombo combo. And destroy it in one. I'll tell you what, the elephant. Oh, this isn't a confrontation. Let's get this one on camera. Elephant teeing off against the Veterancy 3 Firefly. Commandos were giving them sight. Pack 40 joining the fray. What's this? Panther's gone all the way in. A Puma, by the way, must have done that earlier. Missed it on camera, but we saw the Panther go in. The Katusha's escaped. Don't worry about that. And the Goliath's going in for things. Has he been seen? Yes, he has. And he's buttoned. It's always good to button. Ah, there's one here, though. Going for the mortar, it seems. Nice kamikaze. Aha! Takes out the mortar. That's very good. By Devem. Oh no, it won't be him. Yes, it'll be Nagano, of course. I'm an idiot. There's another one here just waiting as well. Let's keep an eye on those little bastards. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Run, run, run. I thought that was worse than it was, hence the ho, 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 ho. Now it's bad. There you go. Katusha's returning fire. Tell you what, that could have been bad for Nagano. Could have been real bad. His preservation's been excellent in this game. Look at that veterancy in the top right. There's your 2 Goliaths at the moment, both on South Island. What's this guy doing? We'll never know. ISU 152 with 22 kills up in the north. Elephants up against the 3 Fireflies. Folks, Grenadiers pushing in. Will they take out the sniper? No, thanks to the smoke. Stickers of Foos. Just about on target, it seems. Panthers getting Larry, but get hit in the behind. Will the Rakettenwerfers be able to... No, they won't. No Hail Mary shot in there. Will this Jackson be able to go in, though? Not worth suiciding, of course. It does have veterancy too. Would have been worth suiciding otherwise. Ooh, almost losing the veterancy on the Ziskuns there. Folks Grenadiers go down to the shock troopers. Oh, what's this T-34-76 doing? He's going for the crush on the Obers. He gets it! A lot of damage there! Will the Katyusha be able to finish them off? No. No, they won't. The Stug and the Panzer IV coming to finish off that T-34. Doesn't get it. Haha, the abandoned Puma has now been taken by Hooligan. I think just as a insult, I guess. Big boys on the field at Königstiger. Shock troops do capture the victory point though, and still the victory point successes are there. But there's the Königstiger's huge cannon obliterating that squad. Meanwhile, oh god, the Panther and the Elephant, more than a match for this Vet 3. Firefly can't finish the job though. Katyushas trying to keep the victory point. They do indeed do that. This Firefly is struggling. They've all got such low health. What's this now? Oh, Stuka couldn't quite finish the job. Meanwhile, Stuka's Zufus. Just peppering them with fire. Here comes the second. That might be in a good line. Oh, it was indeed. Just about staying alive there, Hooligan. Barely. This is a sustained assault by the Axis. Will the Allies be able to weather the storm? Königstiger and Elephant watch on. Getting some good shots in. ISU 152. He's doing a decent job. If it can keep the central victory point, it certainly will be. But the Elephant can certainly push it away. If they go toe-to-toe, we know the Elephant just about wins that one. Oh, there's a big shot. Could have been a lot worse. Does take that out the forward assembly. Here comes the Stuka's Fuse to do further damage. T-34 wasn't able to do anything there. The Axis are really getting aggressive right now. It's all about the central victory point, though. Fireflies, are they still alive for Red Terror? Yes, they are. All Fireflies remain intact. Where are they then? Right, they're all getting repaired at the moment. Pumas going for the Jagdpanzer. Will it find the angle? No. Yes! Wombo combo from Hooligan. Takes it out. Could have been a better target, like more of a veteran unit, but still everything counts. The victory point has been captured. Oh, by the Axis. ISU 152 watches on and guides the Katyusha rockets in. Up in the north, the Brumbear is upgrading. Doesn't know that the commandos lie in wait, but soon will, thanks to the Grenadiers. Meanwhile, Focht's Grenadiers marauding around. Nice preemptive grenade. Elephant and Panther destroying the forward assembly. Brumbear shot nicely, dodged by the commander, going into lesser seen territories in the north. Brumbear in pursuit. Meanwhile, looks like Stuka's Fuses are starting to kill. Brumbear continues the assault. Commandos now finally forced away. And now the Allies are in the Kessel, the boiling pot. It looks like the Axis are bearing down on them with the full assault. What a huge explosion that was. Stukas are raining fire for fun. Nice ram goes in on the Panzer IV. More Stuka fire from Devem. Panther takes out the victorious T-34. Well, heroic rather, not victorious, because it didn't actually succeed in doing anything. Currently a triple cap. Allies need to get aggressive. They need to find the resources deep within themselves to force their way back into this battle, because they're being beaten badly. Will they be able to do it? All three Fireflies are back and ready, and this Panther knows it. Here they come. The Elephant's being lit up. It's marked right now for targeting. Raketenwerfer getting the assault. That Panther's now taken out. One-man commando heroically leading the charge. Meanwhile, the snipers forcing his way into things very, very scarily there. King Tiger takes a shot through the smoke. Here come the Fireflies, ready to finish these tanks and make them seem like a joke. Oh, nice shot, but misses. It was through the smoke, so that's why I call it nice, because it was guided manually. Oh, and now we've got that boy Hooligan joining the fray. He's going to get those Jacksons in. Surely they need to get aggressive here. Get in and finish the job. Allies have all the material advantage, but they've got a bottleneck at the moment, and Red Terror's Vet 3 Fireflies a little bit too far forward. Can they get in there? They need to do this. Elephant goes down. Brumbear survives. Stug watches on. There's too many trees in the way. And look at that. Because of that assault from Hooligan and from Red Terror, they're now able to cap this central victory point. Shock Troopers bravely with their body armor, taking on bullets, but take on one too many bullets and die a hero's death. Oh, but no! The Orbital Darton are forced to retreat thanks to the big boy, the ISU-152, and somehow they escape with their lives. Meanwhile, looks like we've got a heroic Panzer IV rush. ISU-152 taken out. Panzer IV now a blithering wreck by Bovington's finest. Oh, but here come the Volksgrenadiers. ISU-152 to 36 kills. This Katusha needs to be on target. Is on target, but looks like this Volksgrenadier of Nagano capped the point and finished the job. Hit Veterancy 5. Lives to fight another day. To and fro, ebb and flow, backwards and forwards gameplay. Goliath goes down, destroys those brave allied soldiers. Stukas constantly being a menace, causing issues. Stug, most successful armoured fighting vehicle of the Reich, watches on as the rocket artillery obliterates the ISU-152's designated engineering team. Jackson, oh, burnt up, couldn't take out the Vet 3 Panther of Loveness. He's lucky to escape there. Couldn't quite make out where that was. Unfortunately, my hearing is only left and right, not up and down, so I can locate very well left to right, but you know, it's like a 50-50 chance of if it's above the camera or below the camera, and I wasn't successful there. AE explaining how echolocation works. Like a fucking dolphin. A new elephant out for Loveness, and what the hell's this one doing? Really needs to keep him there, possibly. Because these Fireflies will eat him for breakfast if they find him out in the open. But if the elephant is the first to strike, the Ferdinand will do the damage. Here comes the King Tiger of Nagano. Commandos lying in the central victory point, keeping it, forcing the Axis down below 100 and joining the Allies on a double-digit count. Huge bombs fly there. King Tiger watches on. Commandos using their reconnaissance from cloak. Firefly being assaulted by the elephant. Big shot perhaps. No gets within the fog of war, but the Grenadiers try desperately to provide sight and die doing so. Makes you think of all the units that died in World War II just doing mundane tasks, probably. Orbital Darton of Nagano still alive, causing problems. Were momentarily forced back. ISU-152 up to 48 kills. Vet 5, Volksgrenadier capping as the Stukas of Vus provides covering fire. Commandos going for the Vet 5 target deep within enemy lines there. Possibly could have. Oh, but the Katusha cuts a silhouette and the ISU-152 finishes the job almost. Katusha gets the final shot in. being rebuilt for Von Asten, indicating that the Axis were able to destroy a few of them. I do look at the tactical map to check for this kind of activity, but there's so much going on at any one time, of course. Damaged engine on this Panther. Nothing to finish the job. Just look at that massed Axis. Panzer forces. Double Vet 3 Fireflies. And then, of course, the 3 Jacksons. They need to swoop in and flank in unison as one, as a team, and get the shots in, but they're just not able to do so at the moment. Commandos come in ahead of time to try and take out this 50 cal. They're able to do just that. Here comes the Stuka fire. Or Panzerwerfer, rather. 3 Stugs. Imperial Danes. Deepest, darkest fantasy. Some fan fiction erotica he wrote as a teen. 3 Sturmgeschütze are on a beach. Here we go, Sturmpanzer. Elephant and Panther are possibly about to be flanked. Will the Jacksons come in and come through this direction? Maybe tellers. Yes, there are indeed tellers, so it could be a trap. An Admiral Akbar special. Stolen Raketwerfer causing problems. Just look at this activity from the skies above. Look at that shot. That is beautiful. Panther suffering. Jackson's temporarily marked. Here come the Fireflies. They could push the agenda. Oh, the tellers there. No, there aren't. Brumbears taking the shots. Oh, Vet 3 Firefly does not need to die right now. Shot troopers keep the central victory point. We've just seen one of the Sturmgeschütze go down. Here comes the Raketenwerfer. King Tiger's going to keep that at bay, though, and the Volksgrenadier spotted it coming. ISU 152's now hit Vetracy 3. It's on 55 kills. What a battle we're watching. 72 victory points to 61. We're now coming into the final straight. The final battle, 56 minutes in of gruesome fighting, have led us to this point right now. It's any team's game to win. We've got this heroic Panther coming into things. The Katyushas cower in terror, but here comes the Vetracy 3 Fireflies. Stukas come down to try and meet them. Stukas trying to join the fray, but that's not going to get far when you got that stolen Raketenwerfer taking it out. Vet 3 Firefly on low health. Looks like the Panther, Command Panther of Devon, that's hit Vetracy 3, takes out one Jackson itself, about to be taken out there. Surely, there you go, it goes down. We're certainly getting a fever pitch boiling over of aggression right now as Königstiger hits 25 kills on Vetracy 1. That stolen Raketenwerfer was finally taken out by the double Vetracy 4 Nagano, Obersoldat and Special. What a battle this is! 57 minutes in, 79 victory points for the Allies. We've got 45 for the Axis. Bombs fly high from above. Stukas of Foos nearly taking out the Sherman Firefly, it seems. Obersoldaten! Possibly about to go down. They retreat favourably due to the tanks. The algorithm comes to their rescue there. What is Devam doing with these Stukas of Foos? It's getting really deep within territory there. Possibly trying to get shots off on the Katyushas perhaps. King Tiger's on low health. SU-85 launches himself in to try and get the shot. Kamikaze nearly takes him out. Vet 4 Obersoldat and remains on the battlefield. One squad does at least. The other one's back in base. Here comes the 2 Panthers. What are they going for here? ISU 152 cowers away. Very valuable target there. The victory point has been taken by the Axis. And look how deep within enemy territories Nagano is getting. Can confirm both Obersoldat are still alive. Brumbear looking to get some shots in. Stugs getting aggressive. Stukas of Foos. Oh! Finding Talisman as he tries to pour onto the battlefield. The Allies are getting really desperate now. They need to just join their forces up in a huge converging action and take out some of these huge tanks in one go. If they can't pull that off, they risk losing the game. Axis, it's all about consolidating their efforts. Oh god. We've just had a shift in the space-time continuum. I feel something's changed in the battle. You saw it happen. Oh god. Loveness, Panther about to be taken out. Oh, both shots missed due to the moving accuracy penalties. And the bonus speed of the road comes to their rescue. Shock troops couldn't complete the cap thanks to the veterancy 4. Oh no! Nice shock troop nade there. They could have actually finished the job. And here we go. Finishing the job is the Jackson Elephant taken down. Look at the Mandos. Well, the Grenadiers are looking at them. Katusha trying to take them out. Mando's just going straight for the victory point, it seems. Katusha nearly taking out the Stugs, but they get out of dodge. Meanwhile, Panther's coming for the ISU 152. That's ill-advised because the Firefly, although it doesn't have full health, it can certainly snipe it off from a distance. We're about to hit the hour marker, 60 victory points for 45. This game is still anybody's for the taking. What a battle we're watching. Huge plays are definitely needed. We've seen plenty of them, but we need to see them in such a way. Oh, what a snooker! Oh, so many men died in that one. That was absolutely brutal. Panther needs to be taken out here. ISU 152, the big boy. Can't quite get it off. Can the guards, sorry, the penals, yes they can, the PTRS, they do finish the job there. Time on target, artillery barrage coming down. Needs it to. Rear echelons die for liberty. Panther's taking out this Vet 2, Jackson. Oh, it's all for the central victory point right now. What a battle we've watched. Still, there's legs in this game. An hour and 1 minute in. And we do not see the end within sight quite yet. 60 victory points is a superior advantage to 28, especially in this frenzied late game confrontation. King Tiger eats a shot from the Firefly. ISU 152 can't quite get into the situation. Loveness looks like he's going to make a push for the northern victory points. Not much keeping that right now. Just a lone warrior that is this 50 cal. One man, fearless commando of Red Terror. Protects the Vanguard. Stukas of Devem just constantly stopping the allies, pouring onto the battlefield. It's killing them before they can even get to the battlefield at times. Great predictive plays by Devem, just killing them as they funnel in. Veterancy 2 Panther goes down, but with a killing blow, kills the Firefly. That is so unlucky to get that out of control last shot penalty. You've done the work, but the game punishes you regardless. Oh, and here come the Stugs. They're going for the Katusha. One of them goes down. The other, Veterancy 3, possibly to die. Stug needs to get line of sight. Will it get it? Oh, momentarily sees it. There you go. Recon displays it. Panther comes in. This could be the end. ISU 152 is reversing as fast as its transmission will allow it. Stugs getting shots in. It's got that penetration bonuses, but misses. The Panther can certainly penetrate. It's got round the rear armor. One more shot. Takes out the Veterancy 3, ISU 152. Sherman Firefly could do the same to the Panther, but it looks like the end is within sight as more come in. In the middle, allies try and hold on, but that's all they can do now as Stukas rain fire, and as that telegraph pole falls, it looks like the allied army does the same. Meanwhile, in the north, the Katusha, the last remaining rocket artillery, goes down. GG, well played, said played, says Von Asten, Nagano, Talisman, Lovenest, Devem, Zora, all follow as the Allies surrender. What a battle that was. That was absolutely stupendous. 1 hour and 3 minutes in. These are the stats and the tail of the tape. By far the best player was Red Terror. What a player he is. For my money, one of the best 4 versus 4 players of all time. Equally, Von Asten, Talisman, and Hooligan all held their own. But it's clear that with a little bit of superior teamwork from the Axis, or just naturally more gifted heavy tanks, I guess. But you can't put it down to that, to be honest. I really do feel as though that their teamwork and their roles really worked. You know, you had Zora, who just was the kind of the henchman, bullying anybody that dared come from behind this hedgerow, allowing these troops to be set up without fear. And then that allowed them to just control this fuel eventually, and then it became a battle for the centre. And as we all know, if it's a choke point battle, Axis tend to win. Allies need superior flanking routes, and unfortunately, Hooligan's a great guy, but I do not think that... This is criticism for him, and it's sad for him to hear it, but I really don't think that his Jacksons were timed enough with the Fireflies. If they had got that timing down, they did it twice in 1 hour and 3 minutes, but they should have done it 5 times. If they'd got the timing down, it would have been a different story. If they were able to get the 3 Jacksons to come from this direction, the Fireflies to push from here, they could have flanked. They needed to get Minesweepers up into this position to sweep for Tellers, because of course they're up against Lovenest in the north. If they had done that, it could have been a different story, in my opinion. I can't pick out what anything wrong with what Red Terror did. That guy played a stupendous game. Von Asten, his battle was certainly more of the infantry kind of guy, and he certainly played well. Lovenest, clearly MVP for the Axis, but Devem, he had his role. I don't know if you can tell what that role may or may not have been. And let's give a full overview of the stats, I guess. I don't want to go through the graphs because they're crap. But we will go through the individual player cards. Red Terror. Of course, the Firefly. What a unit that was. In terms of his units, you can see that he built 8 commandos and lost 4. Fireflies with excellent efficiency. 1,500% efficiency. Fantastic play. Von Asten. His best unit was the ISU. That's what, of course, he was doing. The ISU 152 guy. Fantastic play by him. I'm sure that if you look at the efficiency, it's not as good as the Firefly, but still pretty good. That's what I say. I think Von Asten was just solid that game. Hooligan, meanwhile, of course, the Jacksons did damn well, but he did manage to lose 7 of them. He built 5 and he lost 7, so not fully sure how that works, but he did get a Puma. But then that's what I'm saying. I just think, unfortunately for Hooligan, the Jackson play wasn't what it could have been, and I think that is shown in the stats. Talisman's best unit, the M5, amazing, 48 plane kills, fantastic stuff. There you go, the efficiency. T-3476 was damn good. He played well, Talisman. I mean, of course, he's, for my money, the best player in the world, but let's check out Lovenestio. His best unit. Sorry, I didn't do Talisman's best unit. Sorry, I just want to do everybody's. Oh, I did. I'm an idiot. My bad. Lovenest. Elephant. Most valuable unit. And there's you go. Pretty solid play from him. Wow, really good preservation all in all. I know he lost 2 elephants and 2 panthers, and 3 stern panthers. What the fuck am I on about? Terrible. No, I'm joking. But it is a ridiculous 4v4. Let's check out. Look at that by Devem. Stuka's efficiency, good. Panther efficiency, way better. Infantry efficiency, damn fine. He didn't actually play much with them, but the Raketans did well as well. Solid play by Devem, it must be said. Nagano. Jagdpanzers. And there's your Destroyer. Nagano was solid. Just solid. That's what we'll put him down to being. I think the Obel to the Dalton play was the best. Look at the efficiency of those bad boys. Holy shit. 8,000 damage is better than some players that are probably watching this video would manage in a 4v4, and that's just his Obersoldaten.
I think we've got our last guy now. It is Dazara. His best unit was the Stugs, surprisingly. I would have said the Grenadiers did well. They did indeed. Yeah, they had the best efficiency. That's really the best unit. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, follow, give me 5 stars, and follow me on Insta. You get my Snapchat for free nudes. And see you later. Have a good weekend.